Alright, what's up everyone? So today we are doing a review on one of our undercoats, and I shouldn't say one of them, our only undercoat, but we are using a KBS undercoating today, and we've used this on all our other vehicles. And before we use this stuff, we used to just buy the stuff from the store, and you had pretty much two choices. You had the cheap stuff, which would come out kind of brown, and then you had your higher grade or whatever, which was supposed to be the professional stuff, which ended up working out usually pretty well. Sometimes it would flake off, but after using this KBS, I mean, I've put this stuff over grease, dirt, oil. Not that you're supposed to, you should still prep, but I mean, it always comes out great. So we're gonna open up this box here and we're gonna start undercoating. Alright, so don't mind the garage, it's pretty messy in here, but this is our project right now. We've been working on old patches, getting her ready for our trip, getting her dialed in. If you watch any of our other videos, you know this thing, well, she's still rough, but she's looking pretty good. But we clear coated all this here, our previous paint, rust and all that. But this is our frame here. She's been patched up, she's rusty, she's trusty still though. And yeah, she's not the prettiest, but we're still gonna put some undercoating on there, kind of give her a better look and all that. And that's a great thing with this KBS, is that it doesn't matter, I mean, what you're putting on, whether it's a perfect frame, rust, even if I was going to put it on here, it would stick. And it's just a really good product all the way around, but we want to freshen this thing up, get her looking good. I'll give you one example of one of our previous Jeeps that we used it on. Jeep's actually pretty dirty, so actually the coloring you'll see is actually more dirt than anything, because once she's washed, she looks good. But this also has KBS coating on it. This has probably been about 6 years now, out in the sun and everything, and this actually cleans up really well. But here is your frame, which is probably about standard, but this coating, like, we go mudding in this thing, we could take it on the dunes, so, and it stays pretty decent. And here's a little bit of so that's your undercarriage. That's a really good example there. But I mean, that's like 5 or 6 years old, so I mean that's pretty good. So a good example, like back in the day when I would use undercoating on like my my trucks and stuff like that, I'd constantly be doing that stuff every year. So, and I can't stress enough, like that Jeep is maybe not used to the extreme, but it goes off the road. It goes, we take it through the winter, and it also goes through the sand and all that too. So, I mean, overall, KBS is some really good stuff. I think it's priced $12 a can, depending where you get it from. You can definitely go in my link right now, which will have kbs.com, and you can go there, and they got all types of different stuff to pick out. You can get different colors. They got, as far as your high-end paints, your undercoating. There's also stuff for your your truck, bed liners and stuff. All good stuff. So we'll be definitely testing some other products out. I was just there, and they were showing me a clear coat for my headers, which is actually a really big deal on the CJ that we have, because the headers are right there by the tires, so they're constantly getting eaten up and all that, and we can never keep the paint to look halfway decent on the headers. They always fade out real quick and kind of looks and it wears off. So definitely gonna be trying that out. But today we're undercoating and we're gonna start getting at it. Unprepped frame, let's do it. What's great about these cans, we're on our second one now, is that it'll literally use the whole can. You're not going to be disappointed to where it stops spraying, but you can still feel the weight in the can. You're like, man, like I still got more spray left in here. Now you really feel gypped. Oh yeah, I forgot we got to put that other nut on. But she just, great pressure in the can. I mean, you can just see it really goes on. Oh boy, I know I shouldn't do it. Okay, we're gonna skip that part because this is, I mean, that's just a clob of dirt, so we won't be that mean. But, and just to specify, this is just our beater for the woods. So normally I would do way better painting on anything I did care about. So, whatever. Just to show you guys. Like, look at that. And that will dry. Name this video Undercoating Dirt and Rust. Let's go. But she just, you can see, ooh, focus. There we go. And then, obviously this is more for looks than anything. Woo, got that close. Oh man, that guy's dirty there. Oh yeah, looking crisp. Look at that. Look at that freaking unit. Looking good. Alright guys, we got it all painted up and she looks pretty good. But there she go. And I mean, this is on a dirty, rusty frame. And you can see it just sticks so well. And here's a good like flat surface. But even this was dirty. I mean, that looks, I mean, honestly, we didn't get that crazy. We didn't go up in there. Here's the rest of the frame. And here, I mean, the stuff just works so good. It lasts for a really good, amount of time. Takes a good beating. Would highly recommend this stuff. So like I said, the link's gonna be in our description, so make sure you go check them out. And yeah, we'll be doing definitely some more videos on their stuff. But old Patches here, it's looking good. So not too bad for a trail rig. So make sure you guys follow us too, subscribe. We'll be going down, doing some stuff down in Kentucky and Rush, and this will actually be our first trip to Rush with this Jeep. So we'll see what happens. As always, thanks for watching guys, and we'll see you later.